Okay, so here's the setup of what's going on. This is a Ring camera. The article basically is a video reveals Steven Crowder emotionally abusing his wife. In a statement, Hillary Crowder's family says she hid his emotional abuse for behavior for years. So, in fairness, because it pains us. Obvious, this pains us. This hurts us. But as outstanding journalists, we
got to do it. Got to report on the facts.
So,
let's also fucking Totoso.
Totoso so hard. We Totoso so hard.
I drew a boundary. I drew a boundary. No, you just did it. I drew a boundary at abusive and cruel. You were not taking the car.
I drew a boundary at abuse and control. Okay.
Because if you refuse to do wifely things, then I will go pick up the groceries.
What are wifely things? She seems really pregnant in this video. I want to point that out. Like, I don't know how many months along she is, but she's clearly pregnant.
She's very pregnant. And he's flipping out. And, all right, we'll break down as it goes. But, yeah, she's very pregnant. Seems they're arguing because she didn't go get groceries. And it's like, bruh, I make 0.005% of what you make for a living, Crowder. And Royce makes 0.006% of what you make. We use you get Kroger delivery, bro. Bring the shit right to your house.
Yeah.
Boom. It's all done for you. And I don't know how you feel, but if I was married and my wife was pregnant, okay, fine. Look, I don't like women that are pregnant 3 months in and they're already like, oh, I can't do anything. It's like, you're fine. You can still do things. But she's clearly not 3 months. We're now at where it starts to become very burdensome on a woman to be pregnant. Like, you can't just, I would order Kroger. Wouldn't you just go like, yeah, don't worry about it. We'll just get the stuff sent. And we'll just, I'll cook or whatever. It's fine. He's being a fucking asshole, and she's very pregnant at this point. We're twins. I want to point out, we're twins. So I'm sure that's just as pleasant.
Yeah. So, I mean, again, we're just seeing a little snippet here, but let's keep going.
Pick up the groceries. There's no groceries. I have steaks. What?
Wait, what did she say? What did you say about the groceries? Sorry, it's
you refuse
to do wifely things. Okay.
Then I will go pick up the groceries. There's no groceries. I have steaks.
I'd be happy to do the groceries. There are no groceries today. Steaks, wood pallets.
My grill. I know it's an unreasonable request, but I'll go do it. How about you first? Hillary, how do you respect the men? Yes.
How do you respect the men? I don't understand what that means. The other man you see, the mother comes back.
I have no idea where this is going, what that part is.
What is that? That to me is a weird. Maybe somebody in the chat can maybe help here. What does that part mean? The other man you see. What does that mean? First, Shirley, how do you respect men?
Other man.
Yes.
Other man.
The other man you see, the mother comes back. No.
No. Other man. No, you're not taking the car.
You're not taking the car.
Okay, so Royce and I had a discussion immediately about this before the show.
Mm-hmm.
What was the concern?
How do they not have two cars? They have a lot of money.
And as I pointed out, he's a fucking control freak. He is a psycho. Only a psycho has that much money and your wife doesn't have a car. I'll put it into perspective for you. If you were super mega rich, right? You would want your wife to have a car.
Oh, it's a Bible quote. Sorry.
Okay, fine. It was.
Anyway, go ahead. The car thing.
If you were mega rich and, your wife was pregnant, you'd want another car at the house, right?
Okay.
Even if she wasn't pregnant. It would just be, hey, we have the money. It doesn't have to be a goddamn Aston Martin, but you would want her to have a car, right, in case there's a fire or a goddamn home invasion, or she has to leave, whatever, a flood, a fucking hurricane. If you're out of town, you travel a lot. You're only a fucking, controlling paranoid lunatic doesn't want the wife to have a car when he's not at home. And that's what this is. That's why they're fighting over a car, because he doesn't want her leaving.
And by the way, yeah, she's not cheating on him. And the reason, number one, she's not cheating because he said himself when he did his little monologue that it was not infidelity and it was not any physical abuse. So
it was this every day.
Yeah, trust me, if she was cheating, he would have said it was cheating because it would bolster his case for custody later, which, trust me, he wants, because if not, she's getting a lot of money.
No. How do they manage to take it? No, you're not taking the car.
Steven,
You're not taking the car.
Steven,
You are not.
then I
taking
will
it.
ask them to pick me up. Would you like me to ask?
Oh, that's right.
It's not.
What was that? A threat? I don't. Was that a
he's-
threat?
No, he's.
And by the way, guys, trust me. This is not just. Oh, you like this like. I'm not seeing it.
We're watching this is abusive behavior.
Yeah, this is weird.
Like.
Not physically, we know, but this is weird.
Like, I joke on the show, oh, you know, I treat women terribly. I'm actually kind of nice for the most part. There's times I'm not the nicest guy.
It's the mother of your child who's pregnant.
I've never treated a non-pregnant woman this way. Like, I've never gotten to this level where it's like, I would never get in a circle like this over a car and who's going to go like, I would be like, it's fine. If you want to go or I'll go, it's not a big deal. I don't care. This wouldn't be happening because if I had this kind of money, my wife would have her own car. I'd be like, do what you want and do what you
First, if I
don't
had
want.
his money, I would have 3 cars. Let's be realistic. There'd be my daily driver. She would have a daily driving car, and then I'd have like a nice fun car. I have like a fun car, you know?
Yeah, the one you only break out like
Sundays.
It
so
doesn't
it's not
even leave the
raining.
garage in the winter.
Yeah, don't leave Sunday when it's not raining in spring and summer.
Uber.
Okay, Steven, I can't.
Feeling
Why can't you take an Uber though? That's weird. Take an Uber.
some constraints?
Steven.
Like, I can't
Steven.
go. Listen to me. Listen to me. You want to walk out right now? Listen to me. I can't go to the gym. I can't go to my parents. I can't call my friends. I can't be home. You're going to take the car and leave me here.
What?
Why can't you do any of those things?
He's insane. This is Dennis Reynolds, right? Level of babble. Like, you know when Dennis Reynolds starts being super insane? I'm not allowed to eat the seeds, D. I'm not allowed.
Listen to me. You want to walk out right now.
Right now, listen to me. I can't go to the gym. I can't go to my parents. I can't call my friends. I can't be home. You're going to take the car and leave me here. Hillary, just think of how boxed in you've made me.
Now tell me that's not.
Why can't he leave if she leaves? I mean, I know what you're going to say. But I'm trying to use Let's say
course, the logical
Let's say we're
reason.
doing his logic. Let's say we're doing Crowder logic, right? Which is he wishes her pussy was an asshole. But that's just my guess. But my real thing is like my thing with what I don't get is like, first off, really weird. I can see my parents. Like, you work with your dad. You see your dad every fucking day. That seems weird. You have daddy issues, Steven. That's fucking been apparent. I can't go to the gym. Why not? Why is Steven Crowder, the guy who is making so much money he could turn down a $50 million fucking contract, not have another vehicle? You can't even get your wife, I don't know, man, a nice Escalade to drive around or something that you could drive your kids around with, and then you could go driving around, and what I'm assuming you want to be a Vespa? Like, I'm not really sure. But I don't get this. Like, this is weird. Like, you're going to box me in, I can't leave. You're Steven Crowder. You should have more than one vehicle. This is pretty fucking stupid.
What do you need me to pick up? I'll get it. I'll be back when I'm back.
No, that doesn't work either. You'll be back when you're back. That doesn't work either.
See,
Do you understand the difference?
The only thing that could make this better is if he was drinking a Bud Light.
This is, I'm telling you, man, I've observed shit like this my whole life. I know what this is. And for anybody that's trying to downplay this or act like, oh, you know, this is an abuse. Like somebody on Twitter said to me, well, he's not beating her and he's not cheating on her, so that's better than some people have it. I'm like, oh, okay, so you have to literally just knock a chick's fucking nose in or treat her like dog shit and cheat on her. That's the only forms of abuse out there. No, this is, you know, when you hear...
If it was your sister and the husband was talking to her like this, how would you react? Would you be like, this is fine? No, right? Any human would be like, what the fuck are you talking to my sister that way? Imagine if it's your sister. Imagine if it's your sister. You'd be losing your mind. You'd be like, how fucking dare you? Don't talk to my sister that way, you piece of shit.
No, we had to roll up on my brother-in-law when I was a teenager. It was like 5 of us. We had to roll up to my sister's house and like drag that dude outside. So, I mean, yeah, your family doesn't like... Again, this is all the patterns of... Whenever you hear these women that go like, I was abused. He was a narcissist, and he gaslit me, and he did all... They just learned all these buzzwords, right? 99% of them are full of shit, and they just learned some buzzwords. This is what actually those words describe. When you're actually like gaslighting somebody and fucking with them and isolating them and being a narcissist and closing them off from their family and friends and not letting them have a car even though you're making millions of dollars. Like, these are all little... and that's abuse, dude. I'm sorry. This is abuse.
That's the thing. And I think people have a really big misunderstanding because it's terrible. Fucking women. All women are liars. As long as you're not using your stomach like her pregnant belly like a punching bag, you're not abusing her. No, bro. That's not fucking true. We never said that. The reason we get mad at every every woman that says that somebody's doing that is because 90% of the time they're
Or
not.
lie, yeah.
And then then what that does is the 10% of the time when it's fucking real, no one believes them. That's what's really going on. Here's my thing. If this right now was just her on a show telling this story, bet, because we've defended Crowder in the past, by the way. So let's also be clear with that.
We wouldn't be believing.
We would be like, I don't believe you. This is bullshit. You're a woman. What the fuck? Why wouldn't he let you take the car? That sounds stupid. But when you're seeing it, you're like, what the fuck? What do you mean you can't take the car? Now, somebody's saying in the chat that maybe the reason he's saying I can't do all these things is might be
it was during the lockdown, yeah.
after his surgery.
Oh, after his surgery.
Where he couldn't drive, and she was probably the one driving him around. Oh, that makes sense. That, you know what? Whoever said that in the chat, that actually, I don't have a date on this, but that actually makes sense.
That does make sense. But still, like, and then he tells her, get an Uber or whatever. It's like, you get a fucking Uber. What's the, you know what I mean? This is still like a classic, like, psychologically abusive situation. Not to mention the fact he's making a giant fight out of nothing.
Yeah.
And it's very apparent to me from watching this video, he enjoys putting his wife in this emotional state. I've dated women that are like that. I'm sure you have too.
Yep.
Where you've dated women that love to just start a fight and go in a circle over nothing. And that's
I know people who date women like that, and you're like, dude, she's just doing this to get a rise out of you. How do you not see it?
And like, 9 times out of 10, 90% of the time, that is generally not my personality. I can have this argument for about 30 seconds before I go.
All right,
fine,
do what you
get
want.
whatever you
All
want.
right,
I
do
don't
what you
care.
want.
Here's money. Get steaks. Don't get steaks. I don't give a fuck. Take the car. Burn the car.
Here's how this ends.
I don't want to do this anymore.
Here's what it ends. Do whatever you want, and then 10 seconds later, you hear the Xbox beep turn on. That's what would happen.
That's pretty. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, whatever. I don't care.
And then you hear a door slam.
And you're like, bye.
And you go.
And then you put the...
And you're like, yeah, she's gone. So,
put
all right,
the-
dude.
let's go.
Okay,
We're doing
so
a raid.
Get in the lobby.
Let's go. Come on. That's real life.
That's a real person. That's not an abusive psycho. You're like, fine, go, whatever.
Leave. I don't care.
And she's really cheating, and you're like, I don't care, go. 9 months pregnant and cheating, and you're like, I don't even care. Just let me relax, please. I work really hard for 3 days a week at the Blaze. I'm exhausted.
Well, my staff works really hard, but I'm there.
They're tired, and it rubs off on me.
Trust me, I wish some of them would rub off on me. And he just stares off into the distance and just says nothing quietly for a while. His mind wanders wistfully to the other things.
The only way out of this is discipline and respect.
Yeah, they're saying they narrowed it down. Says the kids were born in August 2021, so this is about June or July probably.
All right,
that makes sense. That lines up.
Okay, so now what he's saying is the only way out of this is discipline and discipline.
Dude,
these words are weird. But here's the thing with Crowder.
He talks to his wife like he's the leader of Nexium.
He's
you know what I mean?
But the thing is with Crowder, and that we've been, I'm fucking taking another shot here because we're fucking right about him all the time. He's not even this person. This whole, like, I'm the man of this household. I'm basically 1950s Mad Men of that's he's not even really that person.
No.
He's LARPing in his own house, in his own mind, in his own body, because what he wants to be is one of the Mad Men. But what he really is, he's mad that men won't come on him more. And that's it's insane. And he's this inherent rage inside. Something about you is burning, and I don't know what it is. Some say it's a God-sized hole. Yours is probably a cock-sized hole, and it's you are so angry that you are not the thing that you cosplay as every day when you sit in front of, no matter how many cigars you hold or how many guns you have on your desk or how many shoulder holster has or how many times you deadlift the fucking gay away. You're sad on the inside, and what you're doing is you're pretending you're something you're fucking not. You're a phony. You're not like this Crowder. We had you from day one. Day fucking one. You're a phony alpha male. Everybody knows it. No one's afraid of you, Crowder.
Yeah.
Nobody's afraid of you.
Somebody in the chat pointed out too that that he's somebody was pointing out he never talks about his mom. I don't think he has daddy issues. He has mommy issues.
You think he has mommy issues more than
because he
daddy
never
issues?
talks about her.
That's true.
But everyone knows about Crowder's dad. I will say the only thing this video is missing that would maybe help Crowder out a little bit is if this woman had a brother that could come on, just some blue collar construction worker that could just punch him right in his fucking face. Right? Like just level him with a punch.
Punch him right in his chest where he got the surgery. Right in your fucking chest.
But could you imagine the brother showing? Imagine there's another Ring video where he's like, "The fuck did you say to my sister?" He just get, boom. That would be the greatest payoff ever in this video if a brother just punched him in the face and you're like, good.
The only way out of it is discipline and respect. It's the only way out of it, or we're at an impasse.
We are at an impasse.
Good. Because you can't have any discipline or respect.
Yeah.
He can't let it go.
You throw your hand, you give up so easily.
I don't give up, Steven.
Give up what? She's just trying to...
You give up so easily.
I know if I was trying to fucking go and do something to someone, I don't care who it was, wasn't letting me, I'd be fucking pissed, you know?
This is such controlling psycho behavior. God, I'm so glad this video came out. Man, fuck Crowder.
I just said the only way out of this is discipline and respect. He said, then we're at an impasse.
Steven, no, we are at an impasse, okay? I love you, but Steven, your abuse is sick. Your abuse
Watch it.
is sick.
Watch it.
Watch it? What is that?
I love you, but your abuse is sick. Watch it.
What the fuck is
What does that even mean? Or what? Like the
Or
answer,
else what? Yeah.
the answer to what? Whenever somebody tells you watch it, your answer should always be or what.
God, what was the Opie one? Leave it alone.
Yeah.
Remember that? The Opster. Leave it alone. There's some things about you. Leave it alone.
Fucking watch it.
Ooh, we got a Crowder F-bomb. That is... Bro, for Steven Crowder to let out an F-bomb, ooh, we're getting to see a little bit of the dark side of Crowder. I don't think I've ever heard him say fucking. Wasn't that jarring?
You know, I wish I had the drop because after he said that, I was going to go, Pompanano now.
Wasn't that that was fucking weird, huh?
Mm-hmm. Weird way to talk to the mother of your children.
Watch it. Fucking watch it.
I'm gonna let go. I'll get what you need me to get. And I need some space. We need to just stop engaging for a little bit. Okay? I love you. I love you very much.
I don't love you. That's the big problem.
Oh! He is going to get... he's done. You're done, buddy. I mean, you're always going to be around.
I don't love you.
This is going to hurt you really badly.
By the way, we already pinned Crowder down, so I'm very confident in saying this when he says, I don't love you. And then he said, by the way, anyone who's ever done, like Marsh says, knows people like this, these manipulation techniques mean nothing to me. This is like watching Matrix Code, because I know what's really happening here. Let me translate what's really happening here. Watch, I'll tell you this.
You need to just stop
I need some space, she says. Okay, right? Okay, he says.
I love you.
Okay, I love you.
I love you very much.
I love you very much.
I don't love you.
I don't love you.
I've never received love from you.
When Crowder says, let me translate Crowder for you. When Crowder says, I've never received love from you, that's not what he means. What Crowder actually means, because of course, why would you impregnate this woman and have a second child, not a second child, with this woman if you didn't love her?
No, they're twins.
Sorry, you're right. Why would you impregnate this woman and have children with this woman if you didn't love her? That's a fair fact. They're twins. But that's fine. But he's not. He's saying you love her. Why? But now notice his requirements for love. She says I love you, and then he goes I don't love you, and that's the problem because you don't show me any love. When somebody like Crowder says you don't show me any love, let me translate some sociopath for you. What he means is you are not as subservient to me as I would enjoy. Mm-hmm. What I consider showing me love isn't raising my children or being a good wife. Maybe she's not. I'm not saying she is. Maybe she is, maybe she isn't. I'm not defending her because I wasn't in that house. But what I am saying is when she says that, it's like she wasn't being the way she wasn't treating him the way producers treats him, which are walking on eggshells, being very careful, whatever Crowder needs, come and rub my feet, and she wasn't doing it in a timely manner. That is what he perceives as love. That is what he perceives.
Well, not
as
only
love.
that, it says so because he's now saying, when I tell you you need to do A, B, C, and D, you don't do exactly what I say all the time. That's not love there, buddy. That's a fucking cult member. But I do like the fact that he's literally, this is just, I feel like this is, like you said, I see right through it because I feel like Bane. It's like,
You merely adopted narcissistic emotional abuse. I was born in it. I was molded by it.
I need you to do A, B, C, and D. You just be disciplined about it. You go, no. But I love you more than life itself. Okay.
Wait, say that again. That's exactly what I said. I need you to do, like you said, A, B, C, and D, and she says no, and then he goes, then you don't love me.
Yeah.
How's that different than if I swear to God, if you leave me, I'll kill myself?
That's
That
essentially.
is when I go, look, I need you to do A, B, C, and D. You just be disciplined about it. You go, no, but I love you more than life itself. Okay. Put on some gloves. No, but I love you more than life itself. That's not fair. It's
on
not
some
fair.
gloves?
It's disingenuous.
Yeah, he says it a little bit later. Put on some gloves and pick up like trash in the back, is what he's saying. But his definition of love is her being subservient. Notice the love is not, you show me you love me by sitting on the couch and cuddling with me, or rubbing my shoulders when I'm doing work, or making me dinner.
Or hear me out on this. Birthing my twin children.
Birthing my twin children.
You know, that's a growing a human being that's half my DNA inside of your belly is pretty, I don't know. That's a pretty big commitment.
Hillary, you're right then, past. Become someone, as you need, day in and day out, worthy of a wife. No, not as a wife. I didn't say as a wife. As a wife. Hillary, come on now.
I'm not going to engage. I'm not going to engage anymore. I'm going to go. I'll text me what you need. I'll get you what you need. I love you. I'm committed to you.
Put on some gloves. Are you committed enough to do those things?
I'm not going to.
Are you committed enough to do those things? You're not committed to anything. You're not committed to anything. You just said I love you. I'm committed to it.
Oh, he won't let it go. Bro, I'm telling you this. Everything we said 4 years ago. Everything we said 4 years ago, and every one of you assholes in the comments that were sucking Crowder's dicks and buying his Chinese-made mugs and seeing past every red flag in our fucking comment section years ago going, oh, you sound like leftists. You're just attacking Crowder because you're jealous. I'm going to psychoanalyze somebody I don't even know. Well, it sounds like we were pretty fucking spot on 4 years ago, weren't we?
Jeez, and by the way, Crowder, when you wear that shirt that says "Fight Like Hell," that doesn't mean with your wife.
It's not what Breitbart meant.
You fucking moron. Sick of this guy.
Walk the dog's front. Are you committed enough
Walk
to do
the
those
dog's
things?
front.
Are you committed enough to do those things? Are you committed enough to do those things?
I'm going to just.
Walk the dog. Put on some gloves. Are you committed enough to get the medication the dog's take? No, you take that in.
As the Crowder heads inside, Stephen gets angry and angrier by his own admission, screams, "I will fuck you up," at his pregnant wife, Hillary, who then flees the home. So
I guess there's a part 2 coming.
yeah.
They didn't drop all this. They're not dropping it all in one shot. They're going to drag this out. Well, Steve, you wanted to be in the game.
In the review of audio and video and text message, Steven Crowder repeatedly admits that he has a volcanic temper, which we fucking called, and has been working through therapy to control it. However, at one point in the middle of the audio files, I reviewed Steven. However, at one point in one of the audio files, I reviewed Steven Crowder gets upset because he is frustrated that he is not getting enough credit for not having lost his temper for months, but adds that he can't promise he won't lose it again in the future.
I'm just mad because you're not giving me enough credit for not losing my temper.
Two people who worked.
And I'm frustrated, and I'm not going to stop yelling because that'll mean I lost the fight. Okay? So I am very sorry.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm going to Shabooms.
Two people who work for Steven in the past.
Two
people who have worked for Steven in the past say that he has created a cult-like atmosphere in the workplace and is intolerant of dissent. You're either fully for him or you're his enemy. One former employee told me in a conversation on Wednesday in an interview on Michael Malice podcast, Dave Landau, who used to be co-host Ladder Crowder, said that Steven had surrounded himself with yes men. Landau added about Crowder, he's become a bully and he doesn't realize it. This is now Landau saying it.
Wait, so how were you informed that there is a Don't Talk light, and what was your reaction?
I was pissed a bit because I know my job. I know that he talks a lot. I know that he's the star of the show. I know when to throw him what he needs to be thrown. I know when to sit back. It's what I did with Anthony for years. It's what I did next to Artie. It's what it's what I do. I'm not trying to ever steamroll him.
Right.
It was just, hey, don't be funnier. Don't be, and that's the truth. I mean, it sounds bitter, but I knew it was true because I was pulled aside and I said it, and it was, hey, make sure if you're doing a rant or like you guys are
This is
riffing,
awesome.
he gets the last word.
Look, Mersh and I can be assholes. That's for fucking sure. We're very mean
Occasionally
to people, and that's fine. But never have I ever been like, listen, Virgie, you piece of fucking shit. If Mersh and I don't get the last word, you're fucking done.
Yeah, never.
Right, Virgie?
Never. Get the last word.
Right, Virgie? He's not here. What does that tell you?
Last word.
You were told this explicitly.
Stop doing that!
That would drive me nuts, bro.
I know,
It's just
I know.
like, really, bro?
Did that maybe he didn't want to talk over you, so that the show is called Louder with Crowder, but not Loudest with Crowder. So
Yes.
he wants to at about a 7, but not at a 10. You can
Yes.
understand that.
Well, fucking
Yeah, I think
Malice is
that-
going to be on his enemies list now, too. Steven Crowder's enemy. Steven
I don't think
Crowder's
Michael Malice gives a flying
Steven
fuck, to be
Crowder's
honest with you.
list looks like the fucking list of Jericho at this point.
It really does.
Was it? It was all about the title, and I wasn't respecting it, so there needed to be a light, and
This
I
is
had
the
to
light.
make sure that he got the last thing. So even if I did have a funnier joke, I would just leave it out. It was important for the fans to not hear it. I always felt that my job as a comedian was to leave out the good one.
That's it. I don't know. I've never heard of that, to be honest. I mean, I don't feel like that's a thing.
I want everybody that I ever do. This is the truth, and Mersh will tell you this. I want everybody that's ever doing on a show with us to be as fucking funny as possible.
If
don't
I could say
care.
nothing for an hour, it's dope. When we
It's-
get a guest like Alex Stein, I just fucking
Any Alex,
come
any
in,
one of the Alexes,
any
we
of the
just sit
Alexes. I just sit here, I put my feet up on the console, and I'm fucking chilling.
and let them go. Yeah, I don't understand what that need.
Actually, Anthony Cumia did make a good point about that. He had Landau
on, yeah.
And he made that point. He's like, yeah, I'm lazy. If you want to come in and just kill for an hour, fucking great. It's on my show. I own the show, so it's great.
Who
And then
cares?
also, I got to give Cumia credit. He did make me laugh because he was interviewing Landau via Zoom. And Garrett, the producer, kept throwing up a don't talk alarm thing
Okay.
over Dave's face on the screen.
That's great.
And he's like, Dave, you can't, nope, shut up, the don't talk buttons. And I was like, all right, that's pretty fucking